9 world records, 21 American records, 45 meet records, and you heard about them all in one place, right here on the Morning Swim Show. Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm your host, Peter Bush. It is Monday, July 7th, and the 2008 U.S. Olympic swimming trials have hit the touchpad. It was a long meet, brought to a close by a short night, just 2 events on the docket Sunday, a sprint and a marathon, at least by swimming standards. So let's get right to it. The women's 50 free gave us one more chance to see the middle-aged marvel Dara Torres in action, and it gave her one more chance to send a pre-Beijing shot across the bow to her sprinting competitors around the world, especially the ladies down under. Torres certainly succeeded in getting everyone's attention with a new American record time of 24:25, which won the final by more than a half second and inched her within a couple of tenths of Libby Trickett's world record. So with mission accomplished in Omaha, Torres looked back on her historic achievement of making her 5th Olympic team.
This is nice. I've gotten so many wonderful emails and messages from people and from friends of friends who, have said that they feel like they can go out and do things maybe they put off, they thought they couldn't do, and have inspired them to do things, but they have to remember that they're also inspiring me. It's like I talked about earlier, it's sort of a 180 turn where I feel like I'm being inspired by all the people who are emailing and talking to me.
The race for second was a real nail-biter. Jessica Hardy touched second in 24:82, just 6 100ths ahead of Laura Jackson, and just 8 100ths in front of Carolyn Joyce. That was the 3rd event Hardy qualified to swim at the Olympics. And shortly after the women completed their meet schedule, the country's best male milers were behind the blocks to put a bow on the action, a 15-minute bow. Or in the case of Peter Vanderkay, it took a bit less. The Michigan Wolverine won his first event of the meet, just missing the American record in the 1500 with a 14:45.54. The man whose record Vanderkay was chasing, Larson Jensen, finished second with a 14:50.80. So those two will represent the U.S. in both the 400 and the mile in Beijing. And after the race, they were side by side to talk about the week.
That feels good. This is the one I didn't think I would get the win in, but nevertheless, still feels good.
It's been a long week for everyone. I mean, when you have an 8-day meet, all the emotion that goes into that, I can speak from my own experience of swimming the first day and the last day, trying to stay mentally sharp and emotionally sharp is much more difficult, I think, than staying physically sharp. So I think that comes with a little bit of the relief that the week is over, that we can refocus on our training, work hard, train hard, and have a great time with the best our nation has to offer.
And one more note on that race, the mile was a painful ending to an already frustrating week for Erik Vendt. Vendt's 15:07.78 finals effort was 17 seconds slower than his prelims time. And as a result, Vendt will go to Beijing via his 6th place finish in the 200 free, which just barely got him on the 800 free relay.
I'm already putting this race behind me. Like I said, it's frustrated, I'm pissed off, I'm disappointed, but I'm not going to sit around and mope. Fact is, I'm on the Olympic team, and everybody in this pool deck would die for that. So I'm going to look forward to going and training in Palo Alto with the team, giving some of the younger guys some of my experiences that I've had and kind of guide them through it if they have trouble. That's my role now, and I'm going to do everything I can to get on that nighttime 800 free relay because that's what I got left, so that's my focus. We're training for a month for just the 200, but that's what I'm going to have to do. So
on Sunday, we all found out about an injury that could shake up the women's Olympic team a bit. It turns out Emily Silver broke her hand in the prelims of the women's 50 free, just one day after realizing her Olympic dream. Silver was 5th in the women's 100 freestyle, so she would swim the 400 free relay in China. Coaches said a doctor will take a look at Silver's hand sometime this week and determine if she'll be able to compete in a month. If Silver cannot swim, Carolyn Joyce, who finished 7th in the 100 freestyle, would likely slide into Silver's relay spot. As of now, Joyce is not on the team. So let's take a look at who is on the 2008 U.S. Olympic swim team. Ladies first, Chloe Sutton will swim the open water 10K. Then Katie Hoff swims both IMs, the 2, the 4, and the 800 frees. Christine Magnussen's the 100 fly champ. Natalie Coughlin, the 100 free, 100 back, 200 IM, and a couple of relays. Jessica Hardy, the 50, the 100 breast, and the 400 free relay. Allison Schmidt will swim the 200 free and the 800 free relay. Julia Smith, the 800 free relay. Caroline Burkle, the same, 800 free relay. Elaine Breeden will swim both fly events. Kathleen Hersey, the 200 fly. Elizabeth Beisel, the 400 IM and the 200 back. Margaret Holzer, both backstrokes. Megan Jendrick, the 100 breaststroke. Kate Ziegler will swim the 4 and the 800 freestyles. Rebecca Soni, the 200 breast. Amanda Beard, the same race, the 200 breast. Dara Torres, the 50, the 100, and possibly a couple of relays. Lacey Nymeyer, the 400 freestyle relay. Kim Vandenberg, the 800 relay. And Christine Marshall, the same 800 freestyle relay. And finally, if she's not too injured to make the team, Emily Silver, the 400 freestyle relay. Now on the men's side, Mark Warkentin will swim the open water 10K. Michael Phelps swims just about everything, the flies, the IMs, the 200 free, and he'll probably be on all 3 relays. Larson Jensen, the 400, 1500, and the 800 freestyle relay. Brendan Hansen, the 100 breaststroke. Peter Vanderkay will swim the 2, 4, 1500 freestyles, and he'll be on that 800 freestyle relay. Ricky Behrens will do the 800 free relay, as will Cleet Keller. Aaron Pearsall will swim the backstrokes and the medley relays. Scott Spann, the 200 breast. Garrett Webergale, the 50, 100, and probably the 400 free relay and the 400 medley relay. Jason Lezak will swim the 100 free and the relays. Cullen Jones, the 400 free relay. Nathan Adrian, the same 400 free relay. Ryan Lochte, the IMs and the 2 back, and he'll probably be on a relay or 2 as well. Mark Gangloff will swim the 100 breaststroke. Matt Grievers, the 100 back and the 400 free relay. Gil Stovall will swim the 200 fly. Eric Shantou, the 2 breast. Ian Crocker, the 100 fly. Ben Wildman Tobrenner, the 50 free and the 400 free relay. Erik Vendt, that 800 free relay, and the 800 free relay for David Walters as well. Let me catch my breath there. And now one last time, let's go to Omaha for Brent Rudemeller's On Deck Report.
Peter, it was just a great conclusion to United States swimming trials here in Omaha. At the end of the swimming tonight, which Dara Torres set another American record, and Peter Vanderkay chasing down Larson Jensen's, was just a great race. They marched the Olympians around the pool to a standing ovation. Tomorrow, they're off to Palo Alto, California for a training camp, and then they're off to Singapore for additional training camp before they arrive in Beijing. Now, there's still a few questions on some race choice. Dara Torres is going to have to decide if she wants to swim the 100 free or the 400 free relay, so there might be a slot open for some other athletes to move up. Now, we had to thank a lot of people because it was an incredible weekend. We had 7 people out here covering the event. Jeff Cummings behind the camera. Jason Marsteller was working in the media table, getting almost real-time reports up there and real-time results. John Lone, our senior writer, was in the pool getting the commentary. His wife Dana was running up press quotes from the mix zone. We had Bruce Weigel helping out with some of our streaming in the afternoon. And Phil Witten, what a great job he did doing this post-game analysis. And I know you two guys, Chuck Mello, our producer, and you, Peter, back in the studio, coming in every night at midnight, putting together the morning swim show that streamed 4 a.m. It was just a great event, and we hope everyone will stay tuned as we carry on to Beijing.
And thank you very much, Brent, for all your hard work this week. Well, that wraps up our special coverage of the U.S. Olympic trials. We were here for you 8 days in a row to break down every final session. We certainly hope you enjoyed it. For Swimming World's complete coverage of the meet, go to swimmingworldmagazine.com/trials. That page is sponsored in part by Aquavie this week, so our thanks to them. Well, we'll see you right back here tomorrow with the Olympic trials observations from the head coaches of the men's and women's Olympic teams, Eddie Reese and Jack Bowerly. Plus, we'll hear from the U.S. national team head coach, Mark Schubert. That's all from here. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm Peter Bush. Thanks for watching.